Now, I know a lot of you guys play MUT, and sometimes you don't feel like grinding to get the best team. So if you want to just buy some training or coins or players, head on over to MUTReserve.com. Use my code CK, and not only will you be rich one day, but you'll also get 15% off your order. Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. The Buffalo Bills had a really good season in 2020, but hey, why not get a little bit of help? Speaking of help, I appreciate y'all for helping me decide on the next team to do in this series over on my Facebook streams. Once again, you guys already know the drill. I'm streaming right after this video goes live. Come through and vote for the next one if your heart desires. If not, it's all good. Link in the description. But yeah, the Bills were the team you guys decided on, and the two players you guys wanted to see were Bruce Smith, of course, and Thurman Thomas. I feel like Thurman Thomas is a very underrated running back. Like, he wasn't flashy, but he was extremely consistent. He was one of the modern day running backs before the modern day running backs were a thing. Like, he was just as good of a receiving back as the likes of like a McCaffrey, of a Marshall Faulk. He was that good, man. Look at his stats if you don't believe me. Consistently getting 1,000 yards rushing and like 500 to 600 yards receiving. He had 16,532 total yards with 472 career receptions. He joined Jim Kelly and Andre Reed in leading the team to an unprecedented 4 consecutive Super Bowls. He played in the third most games. He averaged just under 5 yards per touch for his entire career. He won MVP in 1991, a season in which he had 1,400 yards on the ground with 7 touchdowns, 62 receptions, 631 yards, and 5 touchdowns through the air. Those are numbers you see some slot receivers putting up, and he was doing that and rushing for 1,400 yards on the ground. Like, he was disgusting. He was the OPOY in 1991, 2-time first team All-Pro, 3-time second team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler. He's on the NFL 1990s All-Decade team. So now the Bills offense gets a nice upgrade at running back. Singletary, Moss, they're good, but Thurman Thomas is great. Okay, so now their passing game is going to be elite with Diggs, Beasley, Knox, and Allen, and then the running game is also going to be elite with a guy like this, 98 overall, Thurman freaking Thomas from Oklahoma State. Guys, ratings from a past MUT. I think the last one he was in was, what was it, Madden 25? I guess they don't have the rights to him anymore. But yeah, it makes him the number 2 ranked halfback in the league, which is crazy. It's still better than nothing, man. He has grab and go after securing a catch. Ball carriers with disability can quickly shift momentum, change direction, and turn the corner without sack speed. I think that, makes sense for him just because of how lethal he was in the receiving game. So he catches that thing out the backfield, he's gone. Just wait until the numbers you see he's going to put up at the end of this year, man. Evasive. Ball carriers with disability have steerable, juke, and spin animations. Was definitely able to make people miss easily. So I feel like that was a good ability for him to have. Also, satellite. Some running backs have the talent to be elite receivers when they enter the zone. This ability increases their success rate on possession and rat catches against single coverage. So yeah, they better not be manning this dude up with linebackers or it's going to get dark. Speaking of getting dark, that's what happened for quarterbacks when they decided to play against Bruce Smith. I mean, they saw this man on the schedule. They couldn't sleep the night before. That's what it was, man. He's the all-time leader when it comes to sacks. 200 in his entire career. He's one of the most dominant players in NFL history, regardless of position or era. He holds the record for most seasons with double-digit sacks, with 13. Those numbers become even more impressive when you consider that Smith spent most of his career playing in the 3-4 scheme, which is not traditionally geared to yield high sack numbers for the defensive end position. The first overall pick straight out of Virginia Tech was also a member of those Bills teams that played in 4 consecutive Super Bowls as AFC champions. So it would be kind of weird if I didn't bring back 2 players from that team. It just had to be done, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they can get back, because they know what it's like to win the AFC. So let's see if they can help this team make it happen. Of course, he was a first ballot Hall of Famer, 2-time NFL DPOY, 8-time first team All-Pro, 2-time second team All-Pro, 11-time Pro Bowler, 4-time AFC Defensive Player of the Year. He's on so many all-decade, all-anniversary teams. I mean, the dude's insane. One of the best defensive ends of all time, getting added to an already really good defense. I mean, this is one of the best secondaries in the league. The front seven's not too shabby, but now they get a 99 overall at defensive end. I mean, it's just going to be scary. 6'4", 262, age 20. You got him as young as possible. He has under pressure. I love this ability. You can apply pressure to the quarterback from a greater distance. That's what Bruce Smith was able to do. Edge threat, of course. Defenders with this ability use faster, more dominant pass rush moves while rushing from the edge of the defense. So they're going to be running the 3-4 as well. I'm going to change the scheme because, it just makes sense. That's what Bruce Smith was doing. So I'm going to make sure it fits him. Unstoppable force is the X factor. Elite pass rushes are a mix of strength, speed, and tenacity. nasty. When he enters the zone, this ability increases their win rate and block shed speed against one-on-one pass blocks. So hopefully this man goes crazy. I expect a deep playoff run at the very least. I mean, there's no excuse. Offense is really good. Defense is really good. Let's see how they're looking halfway through the season. Whoa, what the fuck? Why are we losing 52-16 against anyone, especially a division rival? No sacks. We have to change it up. We might have to go back to the 4-3 because clearly that's not good, man. 13 carries for Thurman. I like that. I do, but he only got 2 receptions, so that's 15 total touches. Let's get it to 20-25, and then I'll be feeling good. Actually, I want to check how we're doing so far. Okay, Thurman's on pace for 1,000 yards, only 4 touchdowns. Oh, let's see if we can bounce back versus the 7-0 Seattle Seahawks. Thurman's stats look good, except for the touchdowns, so I'm gonna try to get that in to around 6-7. Yes, sir. You know me. Damn it, Diggs. Why'd you have to hold? Okay, it wasn't even Diggs. My fault. You know what? Just for that, Stephon, I'm gonna try to target you right here. 1st and 18. Oh, it's man defense. It's man defense. Let's go. That was a terrible. Well, okay, interference. We get it right back. I'm still going to Diggs. I owe him. This is my version of an apology. All right, so I'm going back to him. Slants. There it is. Yes, sir. We got Thurman right here, manned up with Wagner. Let's see what happens. Okay, zone. You should have manned him up. 2nd and 4. I'm cheesing. This is what I do, man. I just go to my running backs early and often. Best part about this is we have nice backups as well. Singletary is a very solid number 2. And let's see if he's getting the ball. Oh, Wagner played that perfectly. Dawson still somehow caught it. I might go back to Beasley. Let's see. Whoever gets open. Let's go Beasley! Way to make up for it. Hold on to the ball while taking a huge hit from Wagner. Shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, we've been going for it on 4th down every single time on this drive. So let's see what we can do on this one. Damn it! Goal line offense once again comes back to haunt me. Probably should have taken 3 at some point, but that's boring. You know, why not try to get a sack with Bruce? Let's see what we can do. Jet sweep. Okay, good play. 3rd down and 9. I need Bruce to get to the quarterback. He had a nice tackle on 2nd down. Let's finish it. Come on, let's finish it. The spin move. Go get him. Good pressure on Russell. Let's go, Thurman. Go get it. Yes, sir. He's too fast. That grab and go. I told y'all it would be a great ability to have. Some guys, they catch out the backfield. They jumping in the air for no reason. Stumbling, running out of bounds. Not Thurman. Not with that grab and go, man. Nice block right there. Thurman getting back-to-back 1st downs. Let's get this rushing touchdown. Thurman did not let me get a one-on-one anymore. Look at this. They're not letting me get a one-on-one anymore. Oh, damn it. They got me. Oh, we got the interception to Ron Johnson. Come on, take it. Take it all the way down inside of 5. I want to get Thurman another one. When in doubt, go to inside zone. Let's see if we can hopefully block Bobby and try to get this into the end zone. Let's see what happens. Thurman holding on to it. That could have been a fumble. Luckily, it wasn't. He gets his 2nd. And look at that. They put aggressive tackling on. They wanted a fumble too. Go get him, Bruce. Go get him, Bruce. That should have been a sack. How did he get that off? Come on, they doing play action against us? What kind of disrespect? Bruce, go get him. What is that? Okay, luckily we're going to get a turnover. I was going to be mad. I mean, all that, like, who's blocking Bruce Smith for that long? That's insane. Let's go, Thurman. Take us home, Thurman. Oh, my goodness. He just juked out 3 people. Looking for Thurman out the backfield. Oh, yeah, he's wide open. He's wide. That's a touchdown. Come on, Thurman. Oh, we got inside the 5 at least. Looking to go 3 possessions. Thurman for the 3rd time today. Wilson gets rid of the ball so fast, it's damn near impossible to get pressure on the quarterback. Oh, let's go. It was a little reverse psychology going on, man. We get our 1st sack with Bruce Smith. Oh, what a block shed, Bruce. I got Bruce in a spy. Intercepted Micah Hyde. This defense is too good. All in all, we beat an undefeated team. Great performance from Thurman, of course. 3 touchdowns. And Bruce had a nasty game. 2 tackles for a loss and a sack. We end up 11-5. We win our division. Allen had a filthy season. 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Thurman with 13 touchdowns. I just had to get him going. That's what it was. 1,200 yards rushing. He killed it on the ground. Singletary did good as a backup. Beasley, of course, the slot guy always eats for whatever reason. And then as for the defense, Bruce with 11.5 sacks, 17 tackles for loss. I was hoping more sacks, but it's all good, man. Mahomes wins MVP. Allen at least made the top 10, so that's nice. OPOY. Allen is number 7. Thurman's number 10. Let's go. DPOY. Where is he? Damn it. He didn't make the top 10. That's kind of unfortunate. Best running back, Nick Chubb, then Thurman. What about best D lineman? Please tell me you squeaked into the top 10. Bruce Smith, number 2. Ed Oliver, number 7. That's beautiful. The Bills won their first game in the playoffs, 17-10 versus the Ravens. Allen had a decent game. Lamar Coughed it up twice. Thurman with a nasty game, 5.5 yards per carry and a touchdown. All right, Bruce Smith didn't do much though. He didn't do much. It is what it is. They're probably triple teaming him every play. Second round, we beat the Chiefs 31-28. Could this team be headed back to the Super Bowl? Man, you beat Mahomes and the Chiefs. Allen had a nice game. Thurman, 3.8 yards per carry, but he did have a touchdown. Jesus, Sammy Watkins went crazy. But let's see what Bruce Smith was able to do. There we go. He had 3 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. That's what I like to see. And then in the AFC Championship, we lost to the Browns. So at least if you're a Bills fan, okay, you didn't have to relive the pain that was losing in the Super Bowl. You lost the round before, and you still had an amazing season with Thurman and Bruce Smith being added to the team. Apparently, the rush defense was horrendous. Oh my goodness. 200, almost 300 yards rushing for the Browns. That's insane. Thurman had a nice game, but of course, what him and Singletary did on the ground pales in comparison to what Kareem and them did on the ground for the Browns. Thurman actually added another touchdown through the air, so he was a dog. He was definitely used the way I wanted him to be used, just like he was in real life, man. So he definitely did his thing. Bruce Smith had half a sack, 2 tackles, so he tried. And the Browns just had too much firepower, man. They went on to win the Super Bowl versus the team we beat in the regular season, the Seahawks. So, hey, great season for the Bills. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the people coming over from the main channel or wherever you're watching the videos from. We're almost at 10K. Yeah, have a good rest of your night.